this week we're faced with a significant challenge, one that we're excited about because, man, we love being in the kitchen. And AFC North ball is in the kitchen. It's hot in the North, and we got an AFC North home game against the Cleveland Browns, a team that's won 4 in a row. They're 4-1 on the season.
Everybody, welcome to Steelers Live. I'm Missi Matthews. The Steelers' first AFC North matchup should be a good one. As Coach Tomlin said, the Browns are coming to Heinz Field Sunday, a 1 o'clock kick on CBS. And of course, it is Tomlin Tuesday, so let's start with the injuries and then go through some of the other things that Coach had to say today during his weekly press conference. There were 3 players injured in the game against the Eagles: Dave DeCastro, Marquise Pouncey, and Deontay Johnson. Coach said that practice will be the guide for those 3. In terms of Pouncey, he left very tail end of the game with a foot injury. Should be limited in practice, but should not impact his game availability. And then some other good news, Derek Watt and Marcus Allen, who missed the Eagles game, they were inactive with injuries. They have a chance to return against the Browns, so we'll have to see there. Head coach Mike Tomlin was asked today about quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. We know he's coming back from that injury. He's talked so much about knocking the rust off, getting to know some of these new weapons on offense. And through the first 4 games for the Steelers, Ben has thrown 10 touchdowns and just 1 interception, off to a really hot start. First time in a long time in his career. And today, Coach Tomlin also talked about the first quarter of Seven's return.
You know, I'm not displeased with the overall trajectory of his play. I like the fact that he's being critical of his performance. I also like where he is from a mental standpoint right now. And we're just going to continue to work and knock the rust off and gain the rhythm that we're accustomed to seeing from him. And hopefully we better continue to win while we do that.
All right, coming out of the Steelers' win over the Eagles, a lot of talks regarding third downs. Bad in terms of the Steelers' defense, good in terms of the Steelers' offense. The Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger, 11 for 15, 73%, but the Eagles were able to convert 10 of 14 for 71%. Today, Coach Tomlin was asked about the Steelers' defense and if they were giving up too many big plays, especially on third down. Here is what Coach Tomlin had to say.
Sometimes you just got guys on the other side that are working hard and performing at a good level as well. And some of that happened on Sunday. And you got to tip your cap to Carson Wentz. You got to tip your cap to 13. You just got to tip your cap to the Philadelphia Eagles, man. We're all competitors in this thing. And I saw that their coaching staff said similar things about Ben's ability to check into the play that kind of closed the game out when he threw the ball down the middle of the field to Claypool. It's a chess match. We're all working. We're all capable, and plays are being made. That's what makes the National Football League so competitive and so interesting, and the job so challenging week to week.
The Cleveland Browns lost week 1 to the Baltimore Ravens, but then have won 4 straight, coming here to Heinz Field for the matchup with the Steelers on Sunday. But in terms of consecutive losses, 16 straight games the Cleveland Browns have lost here in Pittsburgh. Their most recent win was October 5th of 2003. So Coach was asked today, does that give the Steelers a mental edge over the Browns?
It doesn't. You know, you think Kevin Stefanski cares or Joe Woods cares or you know, some of the significant components, some of the new people care? No. Do you think some of our new people care? Significant components of our equation, guys like Ebron and others who don't have that shared experiences. I've learned to shelve my experiences and get focused on the variables at hand because oftentimes they aren't shared experiences.
Sunday will also be the first time that the Cleveland Browns Defensive Player of the Year potentially playing that way with 6 sacks. Myles Garrett will be playing the Steelers since that ugly Thursday night football game in Cleveland. The helmet incident, I think we all know what happened there. Garrett, as I said, has 6 sacks so far through this season, and Coach Tomlin was asked about him today and if there is a message for his team regarding the incident.
My day-to-day existence kind of relays that message that you suggested. There's a lot on the table in reference to this game in terms of stakes. They're a 4-1 team. We're trying to remain undefeated. You know, we're not looking for that low-hanging fruit or that reality TV storylines and so forth. This is a big game here in 2020.
All right, a big game indeed. The Steelers return to the practice fields at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex. Tomorrow we'll also have a chance to hear from quarterback Ben Roethlisberger and a bunch of other players throughout the week. Thanks for joining me for this edition of Steelers Live. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m.